A deeper meaning of the word beautiful came to my mind actually last night when I woke up from a particularly interesting dream, and I had this deeper meaning and this new found insight in my mind that I want to share with you now. And it also somehow, I think, connects back with my 4 days of darkness retreat. And yeah, let me describe to you what I mean by this deeper meaning of the word beauty, because what do we mean when we say something is beautiful or a person is beautiful? What we actually mean is not that the particular object is has some kind of inherent beauty in it. We describe an experience where we say we felt something, and what was that, or what is that what we feel when we say it's a beautiful experience? It is that, I think, for a very short time we actually feel the separation between that object or that experience and us breaking down. We realize that there is actually no separation between us and the object. And for a very short time we feel that illusion breaking down, and then we get terrified, or we don't really feel it, but it's very emotional, and without realizing we snap back into that separation between this object and this experience and us. And that's when we say, oh, that was beautiful. We can apply this insight also to our daily life, because if we see that there's actually, and that was made clear to me in the darkroom retreat, is that we are not longing for particularly positive or pleasant experiences or beautiful experiences, but we long for experiences at all. We just want to experience the full spectrum of what life has to offer, and not just something beautiful or something that makes us happy. Because when you are in the darkness for a few days and you don't even have those visions yet, it's really just darkness, you don't have any psychedelic-like effects where you are amazed by what your brain can come up with. But when you're just in the darkness all by yourself and only your thoughts, and it's a really reduced experience, then it becomes pretty clear that what you actually want is any kind of experience and all kinds of experiences, and that the separation we make between something good or something bad, something beautiful or something ugly, is just something we put on top of that after we have already been saturated with so many experiences that just the most amazing things actually have become boring and very mundane to us. And so that's why we always search for something, we always search for more and more and more. But the counterintuitive step here is to actually retreat, to go back into yourself, to seek not only the beautiful and the things that make you happy, but actually to seek the full spectrum, to go out and challenge yourself, to embrace the things that also make you sad, or the things that first off seems painful and difficult, and yeah, just to play with the full spectrum, and also to not always try to make something on top of what you already experienced. Just to try to increase it all the time will not help you to have more beautiful experiences or a more happy life, so to speak, because yeah, the counterintuitive step is to go and reduce your input for a while, so that you can really appreciate what you already have. No one can actually guarantee us that life's experiences will always be on the pleasant side of things, and you probably know that because maybe you have been injured heavily, or you had very emotional, difficult times, or very physically challenging experiences. And so the better strategy would actually be to become like a superconductor, I like to call it, or it's also called that with that term by Shinzen Yang. When you have a strong physical pain or strong emotional experiences, you become a superconductor to it. Like, that means you are going to have that experience, you let it happen fully and just let it flow through you without any resistance. You really try to get to the root of the experience, where it arises, like to catch it as quickly as possible, and then you just let it flow through you. Like there's no resistance within you, and you can practice that and become like really mindful of each emotion that arises within you. And when you feel like a challenging thing coming up, then you'll just immediately put like your superconductor to it and you let it flow away and through you. And so even the difficult and painful experiences can become actually quite easy.